Now, hopefully the Supreme Court will take this, because there's nothing more important, I believe, and when I was introduced, you heard, I'm a Democrat. And people were shocked because people thought I'm a disgruntled Republican, I'm for McCain, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for one reason. There's nothing more important than our U.S. Constitution. And if we don't want to stand up for that, it's time to leave this country. Because if we can't have the Constitution enforced, and I'm talking about basic words, our founding fathers drafted this. My office is in Lafayette Hill, which is right outside of Philadelphia. And many times I say it's halfway between Philadelphia, where our nation was born, and Valley Forge, where our battle of freedom was won. People have lost their lives and died over the years to enforce our Constitution. People around the world want to try to copy and admire and follow our U.S. Constitution. And it's being trampled on right now. This is a disgrace that we have to hold this news conference. It's a disgrace that you had to run your ads in the Chicago newspaper. It's a disgrace that I ran ads in the Washington Times. I did it again this week, the Washington Times and Human Events. It's a disgrace in December, after an election, we're still questioning. And the problem is, and I'm glad the media is here, and I hope this gets out, I wish I could sue, and I don't know if you're here, if you are, I don't care. I wish I could sue ABC and NBC and CBS and MSNBC and Fox, and even Fox, and New York Times and Washington Post, because you guys, if you're here, if not, you're all a disgrace for not covering this story, at least since August of this year when I filed the suit. But it should have occurred before that. You guys have been traveling with him for 2 years, and he's the most unvetted person. People have decided he shall be president. Well, allow him to be president if he meets the qualifications. But I can't believe that no one, the national press travels with him every day. You guys have access. Someone could stand up and say, where's your birth certificate? What's your status from Indonesia? I think it's a disgrace. And if you are there, take it back to your media, and I'll talk to anyone about it. I've been on radio show after radio show. I'll go wherever, and the words I'm saying here today are for publication. This is the biggest disgrace in our country's history, and Obama is the big disgrace. If he can't show he's qualified, what he should do right now is this. He should say, I, as an African American, received more votes than anyone else on November 4th, 2008 for the office of President of the United States. But because of things in my background, I cannot serve, and he should step down now to avoid a crisis. One last thing, and I know I've talked for a while. People are saying, Phil, to me, Phil, do you know what you're doing? Do you know that if you continue on this and Obama ends up not being president, that there's going to be race riots, and property is going to be damaged, and people are going to be injured, and people are going to be killed? And my response was, I'll give you two responses. One, I said, okay, then do you want me to go down to the Liberty Bell and take a copy of the Constitution and a copy of the Declaration of Independence and rip it up right across from Independence Hall and down the street from Constitutional Hall? Is that what you want me to do? Or do you want us to stand up and fight for why people have fought and died for this for the past 200 years? And ladies and gentlemen, not one piece of property should be lost, not one injury should occur, not one death, because this all goes back to one individual, Barack Obama. He knows what he is and what he's done, and he should get up there and say what I just said. He should step down, and he should ask for peace and tranquility. What we are trying to do, the people I'm working with, we want a peaceful revolution to enforce the U.S. Constitution. Thank you.
That's all right.